Jojo, my name is Nash, and welcome to League Awards. Today, well, it's been a bit, and I may have failed to start the recording, so now all these boxes were collected. The only problem is I got nothing good anyway. I didn't even get Wasteland Shards, and yeah. The crystal amount that we need is almost done, but at this point, let's complete the attacker mission and get a few corruption zone boxes. Because this, however, has piled up slightly. I did the one defender mission, which I already collected. But we do have 3 videos worth of corruption zone boxes there. So here we go. Antonio, let's hope you're not going to do horrible today. But your most recent attempt has been better than the one before. Well, the game has failed to find their first opponent, so it automatically causes me to restart. So now, I think we just lost the end screen voice again. We keep losing it. It's apparently impossible to keep. Anyway, power code blur. Leo, you'll be launched into the air. Now, if I see that assist, I'm hitting with a Sheet Slash. No. Stuck in the middle of a dash, so can't get out of it. Spent 7 energy, but you did not recover. Okay then, this is gonna hurt you a lot. Sheet Slash! Nope. Can I get out of this? No. Fine, Baraka Blade. Out of course. Yeah, that's why I didn't bother using the strike. So, it looks like we have to use a Baraka Dash. There's your block again. Defense is not breaking. I guess that one random dagger on is what saved him in the end. And that was an instant block. Wouldn't even be able to cancel. And I'm still in the air. Yeah, Baraka Blade. Enough with your blocks! Get struck by Marks of Light! Yeah, that defense at least did something. And of course, we have to deal with this person again. Multiple blocks, but only one. Actually, no, just no breakers. They have 0 breakers, and I have no blocks right now. There we go. And I guess we're gonna have to try. Okay, never mind. That's your block. That's your other block. And you don't have putty right now. Okay, Baraka Blur again. Your health is too low. You shall be executed. Well, 2 wins down. So we almost have the not backing down bonds. But, no. Okay, good enough. You blocked. And now, Baraka Dash. With that, we'll just back away, and perfect. Got it. They used their card, and they still got hit by the effect of, you cannot armor this. And they stood enough. Okay. Bad. No canceling allowed. Let's see. You didn't instantly dash. And you didn't rotate your primary slot either. Another block. Yep, instant block. Yeah, and they backdashed. Shouldn't have. No, it's. Yeah. Primary slot it is. Get rid of this. Nothing? Nothing yet. Okay. We back away. Expecting underground, or is it really not going to be anything like that? No! You will be stunned! They still have enough health though, so the only thing I can do is poke them and dodge. No. Not if I use it too late. You got blocking your primary, or are you gonna instantly, you're gonna drop this? Yeah, obviously not.
Yeah.
Yep, okay. Well, that was, about as expected. If I keep spamming the primary slot, I'm eventually just gonna keep running into an endless defense. G-Slash right here. Well, now I don't only can use the primary slot until I get rid of the block out of my middle. So, what's it gonna be? Yeah, at least they are here. That does not dodge projectiles. And 6 energy into middle slot. No, but you just spent all your energy for that, so Baraka Blur. With that, Baraka Blade. And you're gonna dash forwards. G-Slash. Nah, you get dodge properties, but you don't dodge this! And it's Leo again. Multiple blocks, so am I gonna be allowed to start with a breaker? No matter what I pressed, didn't mean a thing. 40,000 health, huh? This is really what we have to deal with? Rigged from the start in both health and card rotation as well. Go Blade! We can let them dash towards with a Casey. Oh, they chose not to. Okay, so... No. And then they continue. This is what I get for using that attack too soon. Breaker! 7 AG. Primary, yep. It's cheap enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, that didn't go great. Okay, you have too many blocks again. At least I have multiple breakers this time. Go one time out of many matches, so you can get stunned for this. So here you go. Now we just have to back away and watch out for Leo. Right. Yep, that's a block. And the breaker. Yep, okay. That's what I get for pressing the primary. And you're gonna super after this. Better see the breaker, if anything. And they block. Zordon. Okay. Anything else? Someone doesn't want to rotate. This happens every time today. This will happen in basically every match. You know what? Go ahead. You could have pressed something. You could have pressed something. The super wasn't one of them. Yep, okay, so today is Leo. He's not even an attacker. Yes, he is, but I remember him being a balanced, was he not? So, Breaker, there you go. I'll let it continue. Still in range, and she slash. With that, you'll be stunned. Okay, you're not using that assist. You're not using that. Okay? You don't need it. Backer Blade. Into a backer dash before the reset. 4,400. Yeah, no energy. They can likely get their super here. Did you recover one? That's going to be a no! And that's a full ninja team. Okay, they want to get into Sapphire. We stop them. Okay, 34,000. They saw with Rocky, and they're late with Adam. And backer dash. Well, now you're stunned. Let's see, so that probably means another Rocky, right? No. That's a breaker. And that's a strike that you should not have pressed. Okay, backer dash again. I will wait too slow on that, or just... Yeah, the speed just doesn't help. Does that really count as a full ninja combo? Because, seriously, just don't. Backer dash. And we go back away, recover to 3. And now what? She slash might be good enough, but I think we have to poke. So, back up blur. And here you go. They just proceeded to do nothing. And that's adjusted. They have one breaker, but I have no way of breaking the defense. Okay, well, that works. But I'm not going to be able to remove those stacks. Okay, never mind. They just proceed to kick me instead. And I have no block. Okay, well, I've lost all these stacks because he actually removes 3. Yeah, he just removes 3 with a single card. Yep. And even gets to recover back to 4 after all of that. Okay, well, backer blade. You're going into the air. We'll leave them staggered. Go ahead, press your block. You can stagger me. I'll stagger you back. Yeah, go back to the corner. You can stay over here. This will stagger you again. No, because this time was fast enough. Wow. Still takes forever. Still takes forever to activate.
Yeah.
Yeah, too much delay. The first one was a little better. They still got the shot off. That's the only thing. Yep. Here we have Mr. Middle Dropper. Is this really what it is? Or what's it gonna be? It's a Zane, so I think it's time to actually turtle the opponents. If I can. if I even can. So, I have to line up a middle slot right now, so back row blade. There we go, we have the block. And now we just wait. Now we just wait. Yeah, no. Let it continue. You got a nice little crit, but now I'm gonna leave you stunned. So go back to your corner and think about what you're doing here. She's flash? No. Yeah, that's what I get. That's what I get. You're not close enough with that one, and of course. Okay. How about I just leave you here? Back row dash. And with that, well, once again, you're gonna get stunned. And now I just have to get rid of the block in my primary slot, so... Nope. Can't even block instantly. Can't even block instantly. Then they press something. Barco blade. Can I get the Barco blur? Yes, I can. You shall be executed. Well, that's about as expected. Just the sad part of character design. Something like Zane just doesn't work. Just how outdated he is. Yes, I did mention before, Antonio has a lot of damage. And you can't exactly block, or rather armor his damage over time, you could say. That is not out of range. So, Barco blade, you're at 14 stacks, so you shall be stunned. Could delay it slightly more for more energy, but this is fine. So, poke twice, and burn! With that, you're currently on fire. Yeah. And they never rotated. So when was the last time you had a breaker, huh? When was the last time you actually used a breaker? They never rotated. Again! Yeah, dash forwards. Yeah, with how Bridge is mostly how he chooses to be more projectile-based with his primary, maybe it could be a good idea to do a backdash. Another Adam. Yep. In the middle of a dash. Well, here we go. Another block. You don't have your super yet. You don't have it yet. Phantom! No Phantom. Okay, Barco dash before the reset. And now she's flashed up. Doesn't matter. They have too much damage there. And it's Camille. So yeah, everyone keeps getting blocked. I cannot use my primary slot at all. Yep, that's it. And this one I didn't even have a breaker anyway. Middle slots? No. Primary slot only. Okay. Yep. Okay. There's your block. Regular block. Strike. Yeah. So, where's my breakers? Where's my breakers, game? Only after I use the middle slot once. At least I only needed one use, but, yeah, no. You get hit by a flying cane. For that, I need to recover 4 to expect him. Nope, no Camille assist. They went with another strike. You can stay away. And he's back. This is the same one, though? No, obviously not. Nah, I had a Mighty Morphin Jason. This one already got more blocks than the last person. Or more breakers in the middle slot than the last one. Okay, well, you can burn. Let's see. So they have a car, and they have a strike. So, that was expected. They can only poke. They've gone their breaker more often than their block, so this is the very opposite of the last bridge I fought. Yeah, the only reason I didn't even get to instantly cancel because of the assist. Okay, Barco blur. No reset just yet. You shall be staggered. With that, I'm probably gonna have to, if they press the button, nope. Oh, so, still another breaker. Still just another breaker. And I've got too many blocks. That's just another reset. Add another block for them. Add another breaker. Knockout! Because they got another crit. So, yeah, as I said right before we fought this person, the first time, still a problem. I have no breakers. It is non-existent today, and yeah. No, you got bugged. You got the correct reaction from Camille Assist. She's way too stupid to be allowed to have that a working one like that. So here you go. You're not allowed that assist again. Seriously. Can we seriously stop with that? Anyway, 2 breakers into that. Are you gonna instantly super? Yeah, as if I'm gonna be allowed to, but I take less poison. Less poison. But it still means nothing anyway. Boring. As per usual, had to deal with 2 Camille assists. One of them failed because it did the correct reaction it should be doing now. But no, that's the bugged reaction. As per usual. 15 matches. There's the mission complete. Corruption zone. 5 boxes. What was the thing I had to check? Let's see. We started with... Okay, we at least got something. 484. Yeah. Good enough. I think we won 2 more times than we lost. Still good enough, but still not the best thing. So, yep. Let's quickly grab the boxes before we get the not backing down one and see what a legendary, not legendary, a chance at a legendary, but also. Fine, Korag, you want to appear now while I'm speaking about other things. A chance at a decent bit of epic charge. That's 7. Skip that. 2 and this one. What do we have here? Number 2. Nah, just a rare. Still no Wesley though. But yeah, in terms of corruption zone boxes, that seems a bit decent. So I know I didn't open the other ones yet, but what? Turn. What are you doing? I tell you, stop her! Why are you making? Stop getting hit by all the blocks. You're not even in the match. Someone stop Burn! She's getting away with the crystals. Yeah, she just stole the crystals. Okay, fine. Maybe at least we can get some back, but at least it's 28. But I have no clue what she's doing. That's Robonite and Haley. And yeah, I guess we'll just go back to these ones. At least we can get some of them back, but 9! Okay, at least we got something useful, not all bad. Dragon Armor Trini. Korag and Dragon Armor Trini today. That's the ults 2 uses. Okay then. Still no Wesley. Yeah, at least we got 34 crystals again. That was... Yeah. Really? We weren't even in a match and you still got thrown away by another block. Well, I think that's all for today. We'll continue with the next one because I think we progressed about as expected. Maybe even 3 boxes because maybe 50,000 damage from one opponent. But yeah, that's only 2 more videos again with an actual requirement to just fight in ranked. Well, if you guys did enjoy the video, please be sure to give a like, comment if there's something you'd like to see, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Thing and your code. It's in the description. Memberships are a thing you can become and have the stories throughout streams at the end of videos to receive the link from thumbnails as well as join the inventory alliance with priority. Until the next Power Rangers video. Goodbye.